My name's Ruby, and I was wondering, for you guys working in a really intense creative environment where there's conflicting creative opinions and visionaries, how do you move through that creative conflict with other people?
Okay, so what we're doing as songwriters, what we've been discussing the whole time, is a very peculiar set of skills. It's not music. Well, it's not just music, obviously. And this is one of the things that we come up with in these workshops, is the negotiation, the confusion, the lack of trust, the interrelationships, the politics, all that stuff happens for everyone. And so it's a very strange combination of talents that we've got to gauge. Yeah.
I just want to add something before I ask the others here when I think of it. I think to some extent you need to fight for what you believe in, but also you need to give other people the opportunity to express their ideas, because I've known a number of times where I've thought something and then I've worked out later, no, I was wrong. I was wrong about that. For example, writing music for a musical theatre comedy show. And I remember looking at this thinking, this just isn't funny. This bit here is not funny. There's nothing funny for the first 30 pages. And sort of having this disagreement, and also thinking this particular song needs to be here in the show and being quite strong in it. And then the director saying, no, you're wrong. This is what it needs to be. And I thought, okay, well, I'll just see it in front of the audience. And as it turned out, he was absolutely right. I was wrong, he was right. And I thought, oh, good. I'm glad that I allowed that process to play out, because the result is better than it would have been had I put my foot down and said, no, this is the way it should be. So it's a case of knowing to some extent when you absolutely need to fight for it, and when you need to sit back and say, oh, okay, yeah, maybe I'm wrong. You know, tell me what you think. Robert, you must have dealt with some divas in your time, some hot-headed pop stars who feel they know everything. What do you do?
I have a policy where when I'm songwriting, I'll try everything. So if someone's behind me and they suggest some ridiculous thing that I just know in my head is going to be stupid, I'll go, yeah, okay, let's do it. And I'm usually wrong. I just try everything. I don't shut anybody down. They want to try going to a new chord here, and I feel like it's not right. I'll go, okay, let's do it. Let's do that. And then we'll do this, and we'll listen back to both, and we'll make a decision together.
The other thing is you don't have to work with people that you don't, get along with. If you do songwriting workshops and things, you do have those days where it may not work, and you think, oh, we're on different wavelengths. You just don't have to write with those people again. But then you'll meet people that you're like, we totally click, and you'll write with them again, and you kind of build up a team where you hopefully don't have too many disagreements, where it just works.
Yes. Yes. Oh, good. Yes.
Can you do it on mic, please, Ilan? Sorry. Yeah, we've got to get the audio.
Okay, I've got a crazy example. So, wrote a song called "Don't Hold Back," which
heard of that.
Most of you guys. Pretty early in the morning. I'd rather you guys sung it. The chorus goes like this, okay? It goes, don't hold back. Is there anybody out there feeling something? We wrote this song. We structured it out. And thank you. We wrote the song as a band, as a trio. And produced it up and presented it to the record company. And we must have gone back and forth to the record company with new arrangements, as in what goes where, at what point, guitar goes here, chorus comes in there, verses there, then the chorus, la la. Goodness knows how many times. And I got super attached to this song, and the three of us did too. And at one point, the record company was like, all right, look, we've got to put it out now. We've come to the 40th edit, la-da-da. I mean, we wrote the song in 5 minutes, but we were up to the 40th edit, 2 months later. And they handed me an edit, and I listened to it, and I just thought, if they go for this edit, I'm out. I'm gone. I'm out of here. I can't stand this. How can you go to the solo guitar on its own after the verse and come down and then build back up to a chorus? For me, it just made no sense. But to come out of a verse and all of a sudden just hear this on its own, it was the signature of the song. That was the signature of the song. The guitar on its own, just doing the lick without the vocals of it, I thought it was the most monstrous thing you could do to this song, the most disgusting, awful thing. You're raping my song. And yet, it was actually that thing that I didn't see because I was so connected to it. Let it go. Try everything.